the first ever father-son tag team champions in the history of WWE. And what does Rey get for that? Spit in his face by Dominic Mysterio, called a deadbeat dad, a loser as a competitor. And now Santos Escobar going to do the thing that Rey hasn't been able to do, and that's pull the trigger and punch Dominic in the face.
That's your legacy! Do you respect your legacy? Yeah?
Don't let him talk to you like that!
No!
That's nice. And now, wait a minute, Mysterio. Check, Mysterio's got brass knucks, and the referee distracted. Rhea Ripley with Riptide Escobar. Referee, turn around and do your job. Santos Escobar laid out by Rhea Ripley. Dominic used the brass knucks as the distraction, and now the frog splash. Not only spit in the face of his dad, but also the legend Eddie Guerrero.
Here is your winner, Dominic Mysterio!
Here's an idea. Dominic wants to be respected, right? He wants people to allow him to pave his own way and create his own path. Well, how about winning matches by yourself? How about not taking shortcuts? How about not hiding behind the back of your girlfriend? And now Dominic has just taken the mask, his dad's mask, away from Escobar as he walks out of the arena with that smug punk look on his face.
You need to stop having a meltdown. That was the biggest win of Dominic.
Okay, defend this. Defend that way. You know what the lucha mask means. You know the respect that mask garners. That was gifted to Santos Escobar. And disrespect by this kid.
I know how little Dominic Mysterio's father really means to his transgressions as a parent.
Have a cry, Santos! Have a cry!
A lifetime of parental resentment.
Finally. Rey Mysterio has finally had enough. This has got to be killing Rey, breaking his heart.
Esa máscara no es tuya. Hit me. Come on. I'm not. I'll give it to you. You hit me. I'm not gonna hit me.